welcome to my journey into another. We ain't never done this video before. Let me tell you first off, I ain't doing my hair. I ain't changing my gown till y'all seeing me the way I'm laying around the house. It is hard enough to stand over the sink and stick my head under it, and my hair's so dry. I'm just not gonna wash it, and I'm not gonna stand over there and squirt it. So there you go. And I got my friend the pain pump. In case you've never had anything like that before, it runs straight into your knee and pumps medicine in there. But I'm here to tell you, I got it. I am sporting showroom new knee. Yes, I am. Did y'all think I was ever going to get there? Listen, I know y'all was tired of hearing it, but guess what? Now y'all will hear about the other one, because I'm going to stay on them until they let me schedule the other one. I told the doctor on my follow-up, whenever he was in there, he come to see us before he did the surgery. He comes in there and talks to you, know. I said, when I come back on the 17th, I'm getting on that schedule. He just kind of grinned and said, okay, you know. Well, everything went good. Everybody at the hospital was so nice. Oh my gosh, they treated me so good. Well, he told me when I saw him 3 months ago, he wanted to keep me overnight, and I'm assuming it's because I'm fat. Well, apparently, he said, we don't have any hospital beds. There are no hospital beds, so I'm not opposed to letting you see if you pass the tests, and if you do, then I'm not opposed to you going home. So all my vitals were good. I did the PT, so he showed me how to walk and how to take a stair, because I have I have the ramp in the back, and then I have a step up and a step up to get from the big room to the main house. So he told me how to do stairs, and then she come in there and give me a real quick bag of antibiotics and signed me out, and I was on my way home. I think I got home, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something like that. I don't know. It was, to me, record time. Because, you know, when you go to the hospital, they don't get in no hurry to get you out. Like when they say, we're going to check you out, then it's how many hours later? No. I guess because there are other people who needed to stay overnight. They didn't have any hospital beds, so they were going to have to find them somewhere to sit and wait on a hospital room, whether it be in the ER or a recovery room. I don't know where they were going to put people. I really don't. But David's making my coffee for me. I had to show him how, because I told him, I said, I can't be recovering and have a bad cup of coffee. So he's doing good. Because, you know, he's a truck driver, but he don't drink coffee. So he don't know the first beans about making coffee. But I showed him how, and he's done it. So he's done good. But the first day, I couldn't figure out why my foot was feeling so weird, and because they don't just put you to sleep, they put a block in your leg, and I didn't know that. And she said, it's probably the block. I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense why it feels numb. So I didn't have trouble getting up and down. I didn't have trouble getting off the toilet, getting out of the car, as far as pain. Okay? Tuesday, I thought I was going to die. I guess the block wore off, and I thought I was going to die. The worst pain I've ever felt, except for childbirth, because both of those ended up being natural. Let me roll my eyes at that. One was my choice. One was because the epidural didn't take. That was the worst pain I've ever felt. This is absolutely the second. Absolutely. It was so bad. I was in the middle of the night. I'm having to sleep in the chair because I couldn't lay. I might could now. I don't know. But I've got everything set up in my chair. I can get my pillows propped up in the chair on the recliner easier. I've got me a system. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I was in the middle of the night Googling what was typical pain and what was, atypical pain, because I was ready to just, oh my gosh, wonder what in the world had I done. Somewhere in the middle of the night, I don't even understand it. It went from killing me to subsiding. I woke up at some point early morning and I'm like, my knee don't feel right. It's not about to climb out of my skin. So now it's just been regular pain. You know what I mean? Like, I feel better. I'm not pain free, but I feel better than I did Tuesday, because I'm telling you, whenever they ask you your pain level, well, they don't ask you after surgery, I guess, because they know it's got a block in it, so you're not going to have any pain. But when they ask you, was it, I think before I had the surgery, or when I was in the doctor's office once, she goes, 10 is screaming, crying, calling the ambulance pain. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes more clear sense to me. I hate those pain charts. Give me a 1 through 10. I hate those. That pain Tuesday, it was a good 7, 8. I was this close to telling David we got to go back because something ain't right. But I got my pillows. PT's coming out. They come out Tuesday. He about killed me with that pain and then having to do that. Oh my gosh. I thought, I can't do this. I did. I just thought I couldn't do it. I was just wondering what did I get myself into? Which, I'm glad I did, because this is pain that's going to end. So he come out Monday, and then he's like the boss man over this area. And then the girl came out yesterday, and she'll come back Friday. When I had my leg, when she come in, and I had my leg on a pillow with ice on it, she said, okay, that's not enough pillows, that's not high enough, and that's not enough ice, because we just had a little bag. She said, that's not enough. So she said, make it with the rubbing alcohol and water, because then it doesn't freeze solid, it freezes slushy. So David had to go to the grocery store, so he picked up some rubbing alcohol and made me a couple of those, and it covers more area of your knee because it was in a bigger bag. But I got my extra pillows from around the house, and when the chair is down, I stack the pillows up on that side, and then I grab my compression hose and pull my my leg over on top of them. So when I rise the chair up and the footrest, the leg rest comes up, the pillows come up with it, and my leg's already on top. So then I just have to grab them and kind of just pull them up there to get them in place. So that's a good whatever word I'm looking for. Y'all know I can't think of words. So he says I'll do PT at home for 3 weeks, and then I will go as an outpatient PT where I have to go a month to 2 months. Who would think? Who would think you would need to go that long? Really. And you know what else? Now he told me, oh, they see me in the dome. They see me in the dome. Okay, great. They see me in the dome. Well, he didn't tell me they drill down into the bone too. He neglected to tell me that part. I saw the x-ray of it, because when you're in the recovery bed, before you even wake up, they've already x-rayed your leg, your knee, because they want to look at it. And when I woke up, she showed it to me, and it's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. Oh, so pretty. I said, oh, well, they did go down into the bone, didn't they? She said, yes. So the bottom part goes down into the bone. The top part does not. So anyway, I finally got my knee. I want to come on here and give y'all an update, because the people in my Facebook group know, but people that are not in my Facebook group y'all don't have a clue what was going on with me. And I thought some of you might want to know. So I don't know if I know anything else or not. Holly's come today to put my earrings back in. I got me some new horseshoes. I had horseshoes in here for years, and I took them out and put some studs, and now I got me some horseshoes. I want back in there, but me and David's fingers is both too big to screw that little ball on the back. So she's gonna come up and do that for me today. I can tell you this, I was worried about being stuck at home. I can't get out and go nowhere. I don't want to go nowhere. This thing hurts. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to walk no more than I have to walk. Listen, let me just tell you, that second day, I told you at the hospital I had no troubles getting up and down and whatnot. That second day, I couldn't get off the toilet and I couldn't get off my bed, sitting from the side. And David, oh my gosh, he come around, he grabbed me like this up under here. So he grabbed me and just hoisted my big old butt up. Yes, he did. So I know he was glad when that pain went down, and it was enough pain to where I could still manage it, because it hurt me so bad I couldn't. I couldn't. And it's very weird. When we were doing our PT, the part on the bed yesterday, she said, now, she put her hand under my knee. She goes, now, engage your thigh and push your knee down on my hand. I said, I can't. I couldn't move my thigh. You know how you just draw up your thigh muscle, just squeeze it? I couldn't. I said, I can't. She goes, well, that's common. She said, sometimes your thigh muscle just doesn't wake back up immediately. And so as we kept going through and doing things, all of a sudden, she goes, did you see that? I'm like, yeah. She goes, it woke up. She goes, that's how it does. She said, sometimes it'll just take time for it to do it. So between not able to use my thigh muscle and then the pain, that's why I couldn't get up and down. So I still need help getting my leg over onto the bed. David helps me with my PT, the parts that like maybe need a little hand underneath or rolling a pillow up under there. He does, that kind of stuff for me. He's been tending to me. Everything I ask, he does. And I hate asking. Oh my gosh. I don't know if any of y'all are independent. Excuse me. I got something going on down there. But asking for help is not your favorite thing to do. It just ain't my favorite thing to do. But when you get down to it, you ain't got a choice. So she said, well, now the boy, I said, the hospital said they take this pain pump and redress this thing Friday. And they said, stuff on with me. He goes, oh, well, I think we'll do it Monday. Well, then the girl told me, she goes, you're not going to want to wait till Monday with that pain pump in there. She said, you're going to want that thing out. So I don't know who's going to win. I don't know if she's going to do it or if she's going to wait and let him do it. I don't know. I will be glad to quit carrying this thing around. I don't know how much it's helping. I mean, because the way it hurts right now, how much would it be hurting if it wasn't in there? You know what I mean? So do I want to get rid of it or do I not want to get rid of it? I don't know. But it's so tight. It's so big. I was telling Joan, my left leg is my big leg. As much swole as this one is, it makes it look tiny. And it's my swole, typical swole leg. Not swollen to the point of it's going to bust open, but it's my big leg. It looks so tiny beside this thing. And I know that swelling there, it being so tight and pushing on them stitches, staples, I know that's a lot of it too. So anyway, well, that's all I'm going to talk about, cause I just don't want to sit in this chair no more, and I got to edit this video, which there ain't going to be no edit. I'm not even going to play it back, so if I say something stupid, y'all heard it. I am not. I play back everything I say because there's always something stupid, or I need to cut out a car if I'm on the front porch, which I was not going out there and try to get out of that rocking chair. That was not going to happen. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Just give you an update. And I got all these videos up. I busted my butt before surgery to have videos up because I knew I wouldn't feel like filming this week. I may not feel like filming next week. I got things up, I think, till Tuesday, maybe. Oh, I think we got a tag to do. I have to do it because it's Halloween. I can't miss my Halloween tag. So maybe I'll feel like filming for long. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. Give you an update. Let you know I made it. I got it. All that hard work was worth it. If you're waiting on something, I don't care what your why is. Don't give up. Listen, don't give up. You might think it ain't never gonna get here, because I didn't think this day was ever gonna come. But it did. It just did. It happened. So hang in there. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll just see you when I see you.